Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Phantasy Star The End of the Millennium. We have found out that Rune is loot, Raja has been afflicted with the Black Wave, we've gained a new party member, Kyra. We are now convinced that Garuburk Tower is the cause of the abnormal weather and the Black Wave, and we need to go to Gumbius Temple to get the Eclipse Torch to kill the carnivorous trees to get at Garuburk Tower. But we have a side area we want to visit first. And it occurs to me it's been a long time since we used the talk command. Let's see what our characters have to say about the situation. So, Rune was loot. We'll need the Eclipse Torch to defeat the carnivorous trees. We'll have to hurry and head for Gumbius Temple west of the Esper Mansion. Chaz, stop walking so slow. You and your short legs. This is upsetting the image I had of Lutz. Oh yeah, and poor Kyra had a bizarre crush on her image of Lutz and is now depressed that it's Rune. Which just goes to show what bad taste she has, because Rune is awesome. Alright. So let's activate the Ice Digger and head out. Die, Owl Talon scum. You are nothing but a pointless obstacle to be eliminated. You can't even do permanent damage to my vehicle. Ooh, whole bunch of protect bits. I think a pair of napalms might be the way to go here. Because I think the end sphere only works on biological enemies. And I'm not sure I want to waste a turn testing that out. This could actually be a dangerous fight if you don't take it seriously. But we double napalmed them and they're dead. Good grief, random encounter rate. Calm down. A pair of LW Admers. I still have no idea how that's supposed to be pronounced. At least Guy Laguia is kind of pronounceable. Anyway, we just killed some more of his brethren. There we go. I think the northern structure is the temple, and the southern structure is a town we'll want to visit. Welcome to Jute, or Jut. I'll say Jute because I think it sounds less ridiculous. Welcome to the town of Jute. Actually, this is no time for niceties. Look at this weather. Although it doesn't seem to be blizzarding right now, at least. In the back room of the Gumbius Temple, there is a great bishop that has lived for over 1,000 years. Oh, this again. I haven't met him myself, but that's what they say. I have heard that being rumored. Is this going to be another telepathy ball thing? It is written in an alphabet I can't read. I guess Chaz doesn't read Desilician. That's reasonable. Anything going on in the inn? Nope. Talking about the temple, some time ago there was a man who kept making stupid jokes all the time. I haven't seen him around recently, but I really liked him. No idea who you're talking about. If you're talking about the Gumbius Temple, it's further north, the building in the middle of town. Now that's different. There's a building in the middle of town, you say. Would that be this structure, then? A nice, quaint, snow-covered cathedral thing. Interesting decor. Kind of looks like hourglasses? A little bit. For us Desilicians, we cannot fail to do our daily prayers. The head of the temple is wonderful, but the village shrine is also important. Sir, since the Gumbius Temple is close by to the north, no one comes to this temple, but that's all right. There's one who has the faith. A statue of flame. You call this an object of worship? Now, Chaz, don't be derogatory toward the religion. Okay, I guess this is probably depicting flame then? Yeah, it's kind of like two flames pointing to each other, I guess. Alright, seems like that's all that's going on in here. A poor, neglected village shrine that nobody cares about because there's the big, important super temple to the north. Got it. Everyone seems downhearted. What wimps to stay indoors just because of a little bit of wind like this. But this region has especially harsh snowstorms. I don't blame them. I'm kind of surprised you're not a little more susceptible to the cold considering what you're wearing, Rika. With the Gumbius Temple being so close by, I feel sorry. Oh, did I already talk to this guy? Apparently. Hello, sir. You seem to be having issues. Woof. I can't move forward at all. Is he walking into the wind? Is that what's going on here? With weather like this, even we're too afraid to go out, although there do seem to be some of us who are rather frivolous. So is there a weapon shop here or anything? So far, it's a bit of a dull little burg. Ah, here we go. We do hunt, but Desilicians are essentially laid back. Therefore, weapon stores don't do a lot of business. The Laconia weapons have been purchased from Reschel, so what we have in stock is all that there is. It's first come, first served while supplies last. Alright, a Laco sword, you say? Usual protocol these days, make a save state. Just in case this expensive equipment turns out not to be worth it. Yes. And a Laco slasher for Kyra, or does she already have one? I want to check that, I reckon. Okay, how big an upgrade is the Laco sword? Pretty substantial. And Kyra already has a Laco slasher. Would it be worth getting her two and replacing the reflect shield? Double slashers is really cool looking, but having the defense is probably preferable. I'm not going to replace Rika's weapons because they're both amazing. The Thunderclaw is extremely devastating to robots, and the Silver Tusk is extremely devastating to evil class enemies. Welcome, this is the armor store. So Chaz has a two-handed weapon, Kyra already has a shield. I want Rika to have the double claws. How much of an improvement will a reflect robe be for Rune? And for that matter, a reflect mail for Chaz and Rika. Man, this stuff costs a fortune. I have to be so choosy with my Meseta. Alright, reflect mail. An increase of 4. Did I already check this? Because that sounds really familiar. I feel like I already checked and rejected this then. Kyra already has a reflect robe. Rune already has a reflect robe. Okay, that's a reload then. There we go. Saved myself a bundle of money. Why do I not have stat preview? I know. This game kind of predates that as a typical feature. Have I been in this house? I don't think so. You think you can just open the door and walk in? I mean, nobody else seems to have a problem with it. Well, I'll accept what you say and let you in. But since you've opened the door, could you also close it? It's cold outside. You don't even seem to have a door, sir. Now calm down, you're so short-tempered. So I'm guessing one of these two is female then. Apparently it's just very difficult for human eyes to tell the difference between male and female Desilicians then. Alright. Well, we could go north to Gumbius Temple, but as I said, we're not going to do that. Instead, we are going to the next optional dungeon. Looks like I'm going to have to bust out the Ice Digger for it. Go, Ice Digger. The weapon plant. What on earth is this place? This is a weapon plant Mother Brain constructed 1,000 years ago. For long, it was an unnecessary facility, so all of its functions were shut down, but it looks like it has been producing automatic weapons according to orders from Quran for about half a year. So we'll be in trouble unless we shut this place down? No. When Zelen recovered, the production of weapons ceased. There should be no problem leaving this place as it is. I don't know about that. Leaving a factory full of cutting-edge automated weaponry just lying here seems like a bad idea. Also, there's experience points and loot. In we go. So yeah, like I said, this place is totally optional. I don't think it even... Okay, Sil Vault, you say. Let's just try all normal attacks against this thing. Oh, it got initiative on us. That's a lot of whiffing, guys. That's a whole lot of whiffing. What the crap? Okay, I didn't realize this thing was impossible to hit. Fine, fine. Then let's use techniques that can't miss. Actually, just for funsies, let's bust out with a new macro I made that combines Tandle with Hyperjammer. You have made me angry, Silvault. Okay, fine. What a disagreeable enemy. Okay, only attacked Ren who will regenerate, so that's fine. As I was saying, this place is completely optional, and unlike Climatrol, it doesn't even have a little story scene, as far as I remember. It is purely... That is really cool looking down there, though. You can see all those mass-produced robots. It is purely for getting some loot and getting experience fighting the enemies in here. Alright, now let's try the new macro. Ow. Okay. Well, macro failed because Rune died already? Am I way too low level for this place? What is happening? I'm getting my butt kicked. Seriously, what the crap? Apparently, I need the levels. Could you please stop doing that? Okay. I am amazed at how poorly this is going. Yeah, I clearly desperately need the experience. It is apparent that my party is incredibly underpowered, given how this is going, so good thing I came here, I guess. This could get frustrating in a hurry if this state of affairs continues. Good grief. I'm actually starting to miss Raja. His healing is so much better than this. Rika, I'm a little underwhelmed. Okay. I can't even use the macro anymore, can I? Because Ren only has one Hyperjammer use. That's irritating. Oh, I'm pretty sure these guys can combine to form a super robot, if I remember right. Well, it's been a while. Let's try Old Faithful. See if we can actually get the macro off. This isn't new, but we can do it again now that we have Kyra back in the party. Okay. Totally unnecessary. And either that thing was going to interrupt the macro and attack before Rune, or the macro is not set up correctly. Because that was supposed to be Tri-Blaster. Okay, that was strange. What did we do? I have no idea what... Oh, it changed the direction of the conveyor belts. Okay. We know to take all the encounters in here really seriously, so let's not mess around. I want to thoroughly explore this level before we go through any doors. Jeez, this level is sprawling. It appears that it's taking me on a loop that doesn't actually do anything. Doesn't go anywhere new, I mean. Alright, crosscut. Double slash. Sure, Tandle. Ooh. Medice and Talele. I don't know what these are. Medice must be some kind of heal, right? But I don't remember exactly. I don't remember what Talele is at all. Let's experiment. That was pretty severe. Okay, guess we're now finding out what Talele does this time. A level for Rika. I already checked this way, right? Yeah. Okay, so I guess this loop doesn't go anywhere. Pardon me while I get a bit lost. Okay, yeah, I figured the conveyor belt did that, but I just wanted to be sure. Wonder if I want to set up this everybody use their area of effect things on a macro. Thank you, Rika. You know what? I think I do. I have a feeling I'm going to be using that one a lot. Alright, Rika first with Disrupt. And Ren actually has a really high agility, so him next. Kyra's pretty slow. Chaz next. With Air Slash, Rune. Well, then Kyra, I guess. And then if there are actually enemies still alive, Rune with Hyun. Alright. That particular macro will only last while Rika's Disrupts holdout, which is not that long. Okay, and we don't want to use that one here anyway. Kind of a waste against two enemies. I might want to set up this everybody use their good single target attacks on macro 2. And I still want to know what Talele does, assuming, of course, that she gets the chance to use it. Alright, let's remember to heal Rika. No Talele this time either. Oops, I didn't mean to do it to Chaz. Whatever. Alright, we've done like a figure 8 around this floor, I think. Oh, have I gone that way? Oh, what the heck? I hate getting ambushed so much. That's what Rika has to say to your stupid ambush mechanic. Okay, so I didn't realize this is a separate console from the one I saw to the west. I thought that one was this one. Quit interrupting me. Okay, so that only has 2 settings. What the? Good grief. Alright, let's try this elevator first. Oh, we got a surprise attack this time, and I think we can just get by with ordinary attacks. Except, I still want to know what Talili does. Probably isn't even an attack. Let's find out. Alright, well, I have no idea what it did, but it didn't work. Probably some kind of instant death attack or something. I should look it up. Rune gained a level. We clearly need all the levels we can get. Okay, I chose wisely. There are things here that I have no clue as to what they are. That was incredibly awkwardly worded, Chaz. Humorously so. This is the Burst Rock unit. It is a long-range semi-automatic weapon that fires heat energy bursts. It is compatible with my electronics. I shall install it immediately. It still cracks me up how Demi is super self-conscious about it and makes everybody turn around, and Ren just doesn't even care. He's just like, yep, in it goes, donk. Device installation complete. Burst Rock is now ready for use. I mean, they're both androids. But whatever. So now that I have Burst Rock, I believe there is another combination attack that I can set up. There we go. It is Flaily plus the new Burst Rocket, and by surrounding Ren's Burst Rocket with Rune and Kyra's Flaily, I think that should increase the chances of getting the combo attack off. Rika and Chaz go first because Rika is faster, and Chaz is faster than Rune, so that way we're not wasting their better initiatives and they get a chance to attack. It is worth coming in here for the Burst Rocket alone, because the Burst Rocket is incredible. Let's try out the new combo attack. Especially considering that we have discovered this enemy group is extremely strong. Okay. Do I just not understand any of these combos? Does it not work with Flaily? Also, Rune's dead. Was I completely wrong then? Maybe it only works with Foy spells? Kyra gained a level, but I'm confused. Let's try setting it up again. So we're not even going to be able to test it after that, but maybe it only works with Foy. Alright, and now to get pathetic, weak-ass Rune back on his feet. Rune is irritating me with all these deaths. Oh boy, and now billion SARs from Rika, I suppose. Maybe I should use Gaisar. That did seem a lot more effective. But yeah, Burst Rocket is amazing. Oh my god, this group again? Let's do the everybody use their group attacks macro. Wow, that was laggy. Good. Over to the other elevator. Level for Ren. We are getting a lot of experience in here, so that's good. a level for Rika. Okay, so Medivh is a single target big heal. And Rune survived, actually. Okay, there's Tandil. It's a lightning attack. It's very effective against robots. Okay, well. And Kyra has a bazillion uses of Medivh, so knowing that she has this makes her that much better of a character, because that is a lot of healing. In the elevator we go. Alright, we'll take your fancy platform thing. Whee! I don't think we've already been here, right? Is this just one of those pre-opened treasure boxes? Oh, those things really wreck face with that motor cannon attack. Well, since we have so many uses of Medivh, let's keep using it. Pretty awesome, Kyra. I'm glad you are proving what I said to the viewers about your versatility. A jack of all trades, master of none, but that's not a bad thing to have in your party at all. Elstgear, what the heck is that? An Elst armor. Oops, meant to look. No! A headgear for androids that has high elasticity. Okay, so it stands for elastic? Odd. Alright, well, is it any good? Is the question. Bit of an upgrade. And a significant upgrade. Thank you. Excellent. Okay, and this thing dispenses infinite repair kits, I guess. But honestly, we already have way more of those things than we need, and our inventory is full. It's not even worth keeping these to sell them, because they're worth like 5 Meseta. Now, the equipment I'll sell, because that should be worth a lot more, but the repair kit's not even worth it. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Like, there's no boss, there's no story events or anything. I'm going to go ahead and create a macro for everybody using a powerful single target attack as well. So Rika's double slash. Ren, I think, is the next fastest. Oh yeah, he has a lot of flare uses. Then Chaz with his crosscut. And then Rune and Kyra can both use Flaily. They both have a lot of uses of it. There we go. Wow, I think every macro slot is occupied at this point. And yeah, Rune almost got killed again. Kyra heals him, despite her disillusionment with her idol. She'll nonetheless heal Rune when he gets his face wrecked. Okay. Anything on the eastern side? Have we encountered sweepers yet? I don't think we have. Well, let's go ahead and use our new macro. This doesn't set up any combination attacks or anything, but it just saves me the time of individually selecting all these abilities. Finally, Rune was resistant to something. Alright, now it's highly effective. Oh boy. And Kyra heals Rune up again. Looks like Chaz could use a heal too. Plasma launcher. So that should be a powerful single target weapon for Rune. Oh yeah, look at that attack power increase. But for now I'm going to keep the Pulse Vulcan on him because that's the anti-mob weapon. I'll try to want to remember I have the Plasma launcher to switch over to. So I think I'm going to actually walk out of this facility rather than Hina sing out, just in order to get into the random encounters and get more experience because I feel pretty underleveled. But I'm not going to make you watch that. So I will rejoin you once we've made our way back outside the facility. Okay, we are back pretty close to the entrance. And the reason I'm showing this fight is, well, A, it suddenly occurred to me that Kyra has the second best defense after Ren, so it didn't make any sense leaving her in the back of the party. So I moved her to the number 2 slot. Secondly, she has learned a new skill, Warla. Once again, as usual, I don't remember what it is, so I'm going to use it and see what it does. And you get to find out with me. Oh, okay. It's a defense power-up. Maybe a pretty powerful one, since she only took 1 point of damage. Alright. Okay. We're done. Hopefully, we gained enough levels and equipment to be a little more powerful. Because when we first entered that area, whew, we were getting wrecked. So I'm just going to head back to town, sell off my old equipment, and then we can go ahead and call it an episode. Yeah. Do you see how pointless your actions were? All that effort, and you're still dead. Okay. Actually, you know what? I will sell all the old stuff off screen. There's no reason to make you watch that. Alright, I just sold most of my obsolete equipment. I just barely wasn't able to reach 100,000 Meseta, which is a little depressing. But that's okay. So, we're going to go ahead and call it an episode there. Next time, we're going to go to Gumbius Temple, hopefully get the Eclipse Torch to bust through the carnivorous trees, go to Garuburk Tower, and maybe put a stop to all this abnormal weather. Finally. Anyway, let's hope so. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I will see you then. Bye!